Oh, wait. Shoot. Fuck. I started the stream without starting my camera. That's cringe, bro. Cringe. 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 Ah! Holy moly. Hi! 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 Guess who's back, everybody? Me! Hi! Yes. Holy fuck. I'm eating some... Shit, the bowl's too hot. I'm eating fried rice right now, so... That's pretty swag. Yeah, but how are we doing today, chat? How are we doing today? Doing good? Bad? Better than bad? Worse? Are we surviving? Are we thriving? Are we melting, bubbling in a bubbling pool of liquid hot molten magma? Like what's what's going on? How are we feeling today, chat? How are we feeling today? Good? Bad? The worst you've ever been? I just don't go to school. Yeah. Yeah, I don't go to school, guys. I don't go to school. Yeah, because I graduated. That's why I don't go to school. Yeah, I graduated a long ass time ago, okay? Graduated like a year and a half ago from college, so yeah, I'm basically ancient now. Unc Pappy. Bro, Unc Pappy, Unc Pappy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unc Pappy, guys. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Okay, Unc. That's what I said. I'm calling myself Unc, okay? But yeah, that's like, also, that's kind of like, it's kind of, hold up. I need to, wrong stream. Okay. There we go. Yeah, but how are we feeling today, chat? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it says fruit. No. Okay, there we go. Okay. Live and alive. I got some fried rice today, guys. Look, fried rice. Fried rice. Fried rice. It's pretty good. I put a lot of chili oil on it. Very spicy. Very spicy. Yeah. Well, welcome in everybody. How are we doing tonight? Okay, I gotta post on Instagram. Hold up, chat. I do think I added too much chili oil. Made it like really fucking spicy. I'm live! Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. What are your pronouns? She, her. I wish I was that rice. That was a good one, chatter. Okay. I also, chat, the poop water has returned. The return of the poop water. Poop water. It's not poop water, it's just iced tea. That's literally what it is iced tea, but I call it the poop water because it does kind of look like poopy water, okay? Mm. Okay. Yeah, I did add a lot of chili oil to that rice. I don't know why I added so much chili oil. What the fuck was I thinking? Jump down and say something fucking. What is that supposed to mean? What do you mean? I'm sitting in a chair. How am I supposed to jump? I feel like Pinballer spends the day waiting for you to go live. Maybe. I mean, you could ask Pin. I mean, I go live at the same time almost every day, so it's not that crazy. But yeah. Um, I guess yeah. Everyone's spamming gay in the YouTube chat. Yeah, chat. I know. But welcome in, Banner. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mm. Yeah. mm. God damn. Um. Yeah. I'm kind of like I don't know what to talk about. I'm kind of like eating at the same time, but oh my god, what the hell? Are you kidding me, bro? It's so sad. I lost a grain of rice. Um, nah, just pop in whenever she goes any results on the cat girl. Outfit 3 won the cat girl vote. Um, let me pull up Google Forms and I'll show you guys. Google Forms. Google Forms. Yeah, Cat Girl Outfit 3 won the vote, so I have ordered it. Yeah.
Transclavicular?
Transclavicular. Yeah, like I always say, have you ever seen me and Clavicular live at the same time? No, because I'm clavicular. That's true. That's true. I am clavicular. When when clavicular's offline, um, he actually has a separate stream, which is this stream, and yeah. So that's like yeah. Yeah, Fit 3 won by a pretty large mark. Oh my god. Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is the polling. Okay, as you can see, Fit 3 crushed it. Fit 3 got most of the second and first place votes, which pretty much gave it the most points. So Fit 2 and 3 fucking crushed, dude. Also, do you guys ever like I don't know, sometimes I make food and then I'm like, yeah, I'm not hungry at all. Like I don't know, I made the fried rice. Obviously this is leftover from fried rice I made last night. But I made it and now I'm like I'm not even remotely hungry. I took like a couple bites of it. I think I'm gonna put it back, but yeah. Okay. It doesn't no, it tastes fine. It tastes good. I'm just like I don't know. Sometimes I just start eating something and then like I'm no longer like I take a couple bites and then I'm like no longer hungry. Fit 3 won because of me saying to vote for it. I don't think that's why it won. I don't think that's why it won. Yeah. Okay, let me put this back in the fridge. Hold up. I'll be right back, chat. Hold it, hold it. All right, I'm back. Wow, object permanence, chat. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Can you guys believe it? Oh my god, no way. No way. She's back. What? Yes, but I'm back, chat. Ugh. I had to like cough. Yeah. Pappy, I almost died. I heard a noise. So I went downstairs to get food because it's 3 a.m. and my dad was standing in the kitchen. That's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. I don't know. I think the most I've ever been scared when I was living at my parents' house one time I was doing a raid with my friends in Destiny 2. This was in like probably 2021, and I was wearing headphones and I didn't realize how loud I was being. Um and like my dad tapped me on the shoulder. It was like 12 o'clock at night, and I was like I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh my god. Like when you're locked into something and someone like taps you on your shoulder, you're like, what the fuck? Especially when it's late at night. Yeah. But I get that. I get that. Late night snack. I've never been a late night snacker. I don't know. I have a really hard time eating past like 7 o'clock. If I eat past 7 o'clock, I ain't falling asleep. But yeah. He also had the smallest light on and was a dark figure standing in the kitchen. That's spooky. That's spooky. Yeah. For the longest time growing up as like a kid, I used to like jump to the bed because I was afraid like a hand was gonna reach out from under the bed and like grab my leg or something. I did that until I was like 16, and then I was like, "There's nothing under the bed. I'm gonna be fine." What's the weather like in Antarctica right now? Um, pretty nice. Pretty nice. You can see the inside to the hallway. See, because that's like a hallway, because it's like a window to the hallway. I eat after midnight because I smoke THC. See, I never get the munchies. Like I've never been someone that like if I do consume like weed, I don't get the munchies. It's never been something I get. Like I don't know, the way people talk about the munchies, I've never had that happen. Like that's like I've never had it happen to me. Um so Logitech mouse? Yeah. What about it? What about it? Um yeah. Um Sometimes I don't eat breakfast or lunch or dinner. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You should at least eat one meal a day, you know? See, I don't know. I usually eat like 2 meals a day. But I don't know. I don't know. Some people might be like 2 meals a day, but I usually eat like a fucking massive breakfast and then I eat kind of like a medium to small dinner. I'll wake up and I'll like eat breakfast at like 10 o'clock and eat like 1,000 plus calorie meal, and then I'll eat just like maybe something small for dinner. I don't know. I very much like I like a big lunch or like a big breakfast. I'm not a huge like if I eat a big dinner, I like it messes up my sleep. But yeah, meals a day. Yeah. You eat food? Believe it or not, chat. Okay, I do eat food. What? What? I eat food. Believe it or not. Yep. Yep. Um. Yeah. Um. Just like photo. I don't photosynthesize. Um. She ate food. Yeah, I was just eating food on stream. Pappy doesn't ask me how. One time I drank a monster before bed. Yeah, yeah. Don't leave monster cans under your bed because then you'll have a monster under your bed. Yeah. Pretty scary. You don't want a monster under your bed, you know? It's like that's what'll happen. Um I wake up at like 2 in the afternoon and eat, and I sleep like a baby or oh and then eat. I don't think I've ever slept in past 12. I don't know. I'm not someone that sleeps in. I'm not a night person either. Okay, if I'm awake past 12, I'm gonna feel like shit the next day. Okay, I'm very much like a in bed by like 9:30, asleep by like 10:30, 11 type person. And then usually I wake up around like 8:30 every single day because I have an alarm. I have an alarm that goes off for my medication at 8:30 in the morning. So I have to wake up and take my medication anyway. So it's like I wake up. I've slept 16 hours before. That's impressive. See, I've never been able to like sleep for like really long periods of time like that unless I'm like really sick. Um, but I can take long naps. I can do a long nap. I literally laid down to take a nap at like 3 today and woke up at 6. So took like a 3-hour nap today. So that was something. Um I think the longest you've ever streamed was until 3 a.m. Pacific. Yes. That is true. That is true. And I was very tired the next day. I was very tired the next day. Would you rather go in your mom or back on your dad? Oh, is this the question of if your mom was in front of you and your dad was behind you? That's a hypothetical I don't want to answer. But hypothetically, I would go forward into your mom and then backwards into your dad. Um, Ideally, that would be an ideal scenario for me. Would be your mom in front of me, your dad behind me. Yeah. So, yeah, that would be my answer. Um, yeah. Yo, that's disrespectful AF. You were the one who asked me a disrespectful question, okay? Sorry I turned it back on you. Also, thank you, Low Simple, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. Mods, send Diddy? What the hell? No Diddy. No Diddy in chat, guys. What the hell? Rallet is base. Thank you. I do like the Rallet. Um, Diddy? No! No! Yeah. So, yeah. Diddy low-key in chat right now, though. Guys, Diddy is not in chat. He's in jail. I guess I guess Diddy could be watching Twitch streamers from jail. I mean they find ways to get phones in prisons. So like, I don't know, maybe Diddy in jail is like picked up watching Twitch streamers. I hope he's not watching my stream. I know Elon Musk watches my stream though. So, yeah. 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 Um yeah. You're Diddy's favorite. I'm not Diddy's favorite streamer. Don't stop saying that. Stop saying that, guys. I'm not Diddy. Guys, Diddy is not in my chat, okay? I would not let someone with that many bottles of baby oil in my chat, okay? Also, like, why baby oil? Like, like lube exists, you know? Like, why do you have so much baby oil? That was kind of crazy, right? Like when they raided Diddy's house and he had that much baby oil, it was like, dog, what? Like, 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 why? In 3 months since I started watching, yeah, yeah, and it's crazy how you're a follower now. You've been following for like almost a week now. Diddy, it's not a Diddy approved stream. Stop saying that. No, no. This is a Diddy. This is an anti Diddy stream. Okay, this is an anti Diddy the Diddler stream. No, Diddy is not allowed. Okay, no more. No more Diddy. Okay, Diddy stamp of approval. Guys, Diddy did not approve this stream. Okay, that's I got wokeified. Um, Pappy either like Fortnite. Yeah. Yeah. I shouldn't have said anything when with the Diddy comment because now all you guys are typing Diddy, bro. It is not a Diddy stream. Um, Pappy, I don't remember the first stream. You're like that one friend that just appeared. When let's see when your first chat was invincible. Let's see when your first chat was. Obviously you have like 99 messages. You've been following since April 20 or 8 or you've been following since April 22nd. So let's see. I'm pretty sure you saw me on TikTok and that's why you came over to Twitch, Invincible, but I'm like scrolling all the way through your message history. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Bro, why is your message history so long? I keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. This shit goes on forever and ever. Actually, you've been followed for longer because I remember you unfollowed so you could follow again. And then I read your name out and I was like, what the hell? Pick one gender? I thought there were only two genders. Like, like, that's a new one. That's a interesting. Never said someone say pick one gender. You know, I thought the whole thing was like transphobes were like there's only two genders. Your first message was March 22nd. Yeah, and it was what? You said what? Shit. You said what? And then you said sounds like you love Yuri. Who is Yuri? 3 is nothing. It's 1 a.m. for me right now. Ireland. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What kind of criminal organization? Yeah, so those were your first couple of messages. So, yeah. My first message was February 28th. Where's my eternal good luck? Because that was the stream title. Is if you click on this stream, you'll get eternal good luck. And has it worked out for you? Have you had eternal good luck? I unfollowed and refollowed because of the bird stream. Also, thank you, Jazz Rappaport, for the raid with 20 viewers. If you guys are new here, I'm Pappy the First. I'm hot, funny, awesome, sexy, transgender, woke, gay, evil, everything that Fox News pretty much hates. That's me. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. What were y'all streaming? What were you streaming? I guess I said Jazz. I meant to say Jess. What the fuck? Oh no, an ad, lol. It ends in 13 seconds. Holy shit! Pinballer with the gifted sub. Legendary. OMG, I'm free. You are. What were you streaming? What were you streaming today? You're streaming cool stuff, swag stuff. We're doing art today. What were you doing today? Because I feel like whenever I raid you, you're always doing art. I was drawing the latest comic. Yeah. Because Tuesdays you usually do art, right? See, I remember. Yeah, I'm locked into the transgender community. I know what everyone's doing. Also, thank you, Valhalla Berserker for the follow, and thank you, Cafe Foxtail for the follow. Also, thank you, Luna Ray Wolf Goddess for the follow. Do you want to see? Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, I've seen you around. Yeah, people tend to know who I am. Yeah, I feel like okay. I keep going to like lesbian events in my area, and like there'll always be like a. Also, thank you, Decaffeinated for the raid. Back-to-back raids. That's crazy. Holy shit. Welcome, Decaffeinated. Welcome. If you guys are new here, for all the raiders from both sides, if you're new here, I'm Pappy the First. I'm epic, woke, gay, transgender, hot, funny, sexy, evil, made deals with Satan, all that cool stuff. So, welcome in. Glad you're here. Hopefully you're queer. Yeah, who rated first? Jess rated first. Double raid, yeah. Also, thank you, Goblin Slayer, for the 10 bits. That's very goated. Niskit, but are you gay? Niskit, you know I'm gay. You're in here like every day. I don't know, is the streamer I watch every day that talks about being gay and transgender? Are they gay and transgender? I don't know. Also, thank you, Pinballer, for another gifted sub. What were you streaming, Decaffeinated? I gotta know. Okay? A hoe? Gotta know. Yeah, guys. See that rhyme? You know, some might call that a crime. Okay? They might lock me up. Yeah. Also, thank you, June. What? Thank you, June, for the resub. Thank you very much. Also, thank you for the 10 jewels on YouTube. Thank you very much. Why are you gay? Subnautica 2, I gotta disappear though. I gotta sleep for my early shift. Oh, yo, that's awesome. Yo, I used to work the morning shifts, at my previous job, but yeah, I don't know. Working the morning shifts is like a blessing and a curse, because like if you work a morning shift, because like I worked at a restaurant, so it was like you'd go in at 7 a.m., but then it's like you're done with work at like 3 o'clock. And that's fucking awesome, being done with work at 3 o'clock, okay? But then the issue is you have to get up at like 5 a.m. and you're like, ew! I don't know, but waking up early for work is way better than waking up early for school. I thought it was criminal how early they had me waking up for school. Like I had to wake up for school at like 5:30 to get to school on time. That shit was diabolical. That shit was diabolical. Okay. And why was it that like I woke up, like school started at 9 in elementary school, and then in high school, school started at like 7. Dog, it should be the other way around, okay? I feel like it has more to do with like kids like daycare and stuff like that, and like after school for like elementary school kids. Like it makes sense to have kids go in like for elementary school at 9 to like 4, because that makes more sense like time schedule wise, because parents go in from like 9 to 5 if they work like a corporate job. So but yeah, too cool for school. I honestly, I was too cool for school. I was so cool for school that they were like, here's your diploma, get the fuck out of here. So yeah. Yeah, I got my diploma on the wall. Obviously, I'm not gonna show it because it has my like full legal name on it. But I do have my diploma on the wall. Diploma. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty smart, you might say. Pretty intelligent, okay? I'm not I'm kind of like the CIA, the way I be intelligent. Yes, don't dox yourself. Do you guys want my address? Yeah, guys, address reveal. Oh my god, what if this stream? What if I did an address reveal, a social security reveal, and a credit card reveal? What? Oh my god, most open streamer ever. Yeah. Streamer opens up about credit card number and social security number. Finally, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, slaps on wrist, bad streamer. Guys, I'm not gonna reveal my credit card or social security number. But let's play a game, guys. Let's play a game. Let's say hypothetically, okay, putting this out there, hypothetically, chat, what if, chat, hypothetically, okay, hear me out, hypothetically, what if you had as much money as was on your social security number? All right, everyone. And then how much money would be tied to your legal name? And then type out your full legal name, everybody. Also, Pinballer redeemed the fit reveal. I'm just wearing the Twilight shirt with like my religious jeans because they're holy. Yeah, I'm just wearing them today because they are literally the only clothes that I have cleaned today, okay? Because I did the laundry this morning, okay? I did the laundry like a boss this morning, but I air dry all my clothes because air drying your clothes makes them last longer. So I air dry all my clothes, but that means all my clothes are kind of like your mom right now in that they're wet. So, yeah. um, yeah. We need Luigi to fix this. Oh, what? Me? Are you guys trying to send Luigi on me? What the hell? Oh my god, you guys are trying to. Someone gift her some money, her clothes are falling apart. Guys, I have clothes, they're just wet. Look, I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna prove that I did laundry today. Okay, here's a shirt. Do you guys see how wet it is? It's very wet. It's like very wet. Like you can see it like it's very damp. Oh, you can see it on like the collar line. It's very wet. This shirt's usually very faded. This is like a pajama. This is like one of my pajama shirts that I skate in. Bikini stream, you say? Yes. The next dono goal is a bikini stream. Which it is a beach stream, so I would go to a beach. It would also be an IRL stream. It'd be my first IRL stream. But I would take the live stream to the beach. I would be in a bikini because it would be at the beach. Okay. And I get pummeled by waves. Yeah. They make these things called dryers. Okay, yes, they do make things called dryers, and I could put my clothes in the dryer. But you see, my landlord, the dryers that we have in our apartment building, it's like a communal like washer and dryer. There's like two washers and two dryers. But it cost $1.50 to dry my clothes. And to be honest, I would rather air dry them than pay the $1.50 to dry them. Just buy a house. You're a multimillionaire. Insulting. I'm not a multimillionaire. I'm a multi-billionaire. There's a difference. Okay, I'm not a brokey. Okay, I'm not broke. Okay, guys, I have $10 billion. Okay, my dad is the CEO of Microsoft, and my mom is the CEO of Amazon. Okay, guys, I'm not broke like that. Yeah. So, this is an apartment. It's big though. Yes, my apartment is pretty big for the amount I pay each month. My apartment's pretty big. Um, yeah. She collects pennies from TikTok. Okay, guys, it's not pennies from TikTok. It's like I get paid like $15 a month from TikTok. So yeah, I'm kind of rolling in it. Yeah, yeah. Well, TikTok I make like $15. Facebook I make anywhere from like 300 to like 500 each month. And then like YouTube, I haven't been monetized long enough to know like roughly how much I get paid each month. And then Twitch I make about like $200 to $300 each month from Twitch. And then I also get like obviously tips and donations as well. But yeah. Show the money. Show the money. Oh, you guys want a money spread? You guys want a money spread? I'll show you guys money. I'll show you guys money. You guys aren't ready. You guys aren't ready for the I follow you on TikTok. I just realized who you were. Be who you are. Yeah. Yeah, you guys want to see a money spread? Hold up. Hold up. Money spread. I just dropped so many quarters, dude. I just dropped so many quarters. Money's shit. Fuck. Okay, guys. Money spread. Money spread. Check out how much money I got. Yeah, I'm kind of rolling in it. Look at the quarters. Look at the quarters. The quarters that I use to do my laundry. Oh god, I dropped them all over the fucking floor. There's quarters everywhere. Holy moly. Okay, I'm putting these back. Yeah. But yeah. I'm hella confused. What are you confused about? How funny I am? Where's the $100 bills? Bro, real wealth carries around quarters, okay? Okay, the richest people you know pay for everything in quarters, okay? They pay everything. Like when I go out to eat, obviously like I order the finest bottle of like whatever wine they have, and then I pay like $100 in quarters. Like I put $100 in quarters on the table, and then I put like $50 worth of quartered tips. Like I bring like a wheelbarrow everywhere I go, filled with like quarters and pennies and stuff. That's what real wealth looks like. Clearly, you guys have never been around like real money, so like you guys clearly don't like know what real wealth is like. Like I'm explaining to you guys what wealth is like. She lives like a 1920s millionaire would. Yeah, guys, because I'm like 79 years old. Okay. Um. Your background looks green screen. Are you secretly in a Mr. Beast video? Mr. Beast. Do you guys think Mr. Beast? When do you think the last time Mr. Beast had like coitus was? Do you think Mr. Beast gets it? Do you think Mr. Beast is hitting it from behind saying like do you think Mr. Beast is like hitting it from behind saying to his girl, "If you last 5 minutes, if you last 5 minutes on top of me, you'll get $15,000." um, uh, if you can last 5 minutes in my sixth, yo, Mr. Beast, adult content creator win, bro. Mr. Beast adult content challenges wins. Also, thank you, Ski for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Um, how long? How long can my best friend last while their back gets blown out? That honestly, what if Mr. Beast was like really evil? You know, what if Mr. Beast did challenges where it was like Mr. Beast should start doing like Saw traps as challenges, you know? Robin Eve, thank you for the follow. Like, Mr. Beast really needs to up the stakes, okay? No one's died in a Mr. Beast video yet. Like, I feel like Mr. Beast should like start like doing like Hunger Games level type videos. Being like, I had all these people sign their life away to me, and I put them in a room, and they all have to fight to the death with their bare hands, and the winner gets $1 million. I feel like that would get crazy views. That'd also probably put him in prison. But like it would get views. People would watch it. I try. Yeah. That's just the Running Man. Yeah. Mr. Beast could do like the Running Man, Squid Games, the Hunger Games. He could do like all those dystopian games in real life. Mr. Beast is missing out on a whole avenue of content, okay? If Mr. Beast put me in charge of content, I would be putting people through like Indiana Jones ass style traps. Like you know in the first Indiana Jones movie with like the big boulder, I would do challenges like that where I would have like booby traps that are like deadly, you know, like booby traps that like shoot arrows. And then I'd like or like I would make like super like I would make like an artificial cave that people could get trapped in and would have cold air blasting through it. And then I would hire a bunch of splunkers to go through it. Also, congratulations on graduating college. Congratulations. Congratulations. Final test is to sit through the last Indiana Jones movie. Bro, that I don't know what they were thinking with that Indiana Jones movie. Bro, Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny. Why? Why did they make that? Okay, watching Harrison Ford like hobble around and like what were the Nazi like what? Dude, it was so bad. It was so bad. I watched it on a Discord call with my friend, and I was like, I didn't know this could be that bad. Also, Robin Eve, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, it was just diabolical. How would you make an artificial cave? Plaster, rocks. Ooh. Mr. Beast challenge? New Mr. Beast challenge idea. You bury people alive. Obviously he's done that before, but like you actually bury people alive and they have to find a way to break out of the coffin. Mr. Beast video idea, you take people to like somewhere in an Alaskan like national park, drop them down in the middle of it, and they have to get back to civilization. Crazy Mr. Beast idea, okay? Could you imagine the drama? Like you drop a hiker in the middle of Alaska with nothing. Okay, nothing. They gotta survive. You know, they're fighting off polar bears with their bare hands. They're fighting off grizzly bears with their bare hands. They're fighting off hypothermia. There's no trees in sight because it's like a tundra. So they're out in the open. Okay, crazy idea. Bro, Mr. B should really put me in charge of like coming up with his ideas. Ooh, do the Soviet sleep experiment IRL? Yo, for real. Mr. Beast needs to start doing like evil stuff, dude. Obviously, Mr. Beast could be way eviler. All I'm saying, just a regular Tuesday for me. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean by a regular Tuesday for you? So you're trans, yes. Yeah. Um, yeah. Mr. Beast stole my uncle's left and right arm. He's all right. Ooh, Mr. Beast challenge. Mr. Beast challenge. You turn people into amputees and then they have to complete challenges without having hands. Cool Mr. Beast challenge. I'm kind of a little scared how my mind is able to think of these ideas. Okay, I kind of let my mind go to the darkest places to be like new Mr. Beast idea, new Mr. Beast idea. Um, why is not a single YouTube chat normal? Because it's YouTube chat. You're that's like asking, why are all the people in the stupid room stupid? Huh? Can't believe that. You know, like that's like asking why the sky is blue. You know. YouTube chat and comments have always been awful, you know? Uh Evil Mr. Beast, I put 100 veterans in an active war zone. Last one to get PTSD wins. Yo, Mr. Beast video. Okay, the way he could do that is he's like, I put 100 veterans through wartime scenarios. But then you'd be like, I'm giving like $1 million to the VA, you know? So that way it's like, yeah, you just uh you just yeah, it sounds like a great idea, bro. Like I'm saying, Mr. B should hire us. Honestly, I did apply to jobs to like at Mr. B's company because like I did used to live. I was thanking for the floating heart. Thank you for the 10 jewels. But like I used to live in North Carolina, so like I did apply to like Mr. B's studio, but I never heard anything back. So I applied in like 2023, so I like it was a long time ago. Maybe I'll get that call back. Maybe Mr. Beast will call me up and go, "Yo, I've seen your live streams. You wanna come on a death challenge? Ooh, Mr. Beast video, Mr. Beast video. You lock 100 streamers in a room and make them all fight to the death, and then the winner that wins becomes the biggest streamer. They get everyone else's followers. Idea. Mr. Beast should donate people's organs against their will. Yeah. Mr. Beast should do a challenge where it's like, if you want to make the person who donates their organs, ooh, in the Mr. Beast like game show, he could do like someone has to donate a kidney to move on. You have to donate a kidney if you want to move on to the next round. Yeah, and they have to like donate a kidney. And if they don't, then they have to leave Mr. Beast games. Yeah. Um but what they don't know is the war is being fought over which chocolate is the best flavor. Ooh, yeah. Honestly, why is Mr. Beast not done like a simulated war game yet? Mr. Beast could do like a fake war. Honestly, Mr. Beast, give. Okay, Mr. Beast, you get like 500 people on each side, okay? You all give them like paintball guns, okay? And you say you have a week to prepare your defenses, okay? And they have to prepare their defenses, and you let them have an all out paintball war. Okay, that video would actually go hard, okay? That's like, also thank you, V Kazo, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. Last trans person Mr. Beast dealt with did not leave a good impression. That's true. That's true. Eva! Ah! Bro. Yeah. I show people with dementia to see how long until they caught on. That's awful. Um, Mr. Beast real Squid Game, bro. He already did. He already kind of did that. He already did that. What did Ava even do? You don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Messaging inappropriate things to underage fans. That's one thing that since becoming a content creator and someone with a following, I never understand when a content creator gets caught messaging inappropriate things to a fan. Like what are you doing? Okay? Like what the hell? Like why? Like why are you messaging a fan inappropriate things? Like regardless of age, it's weird. It's weird. Like as a content creator, I'm sorry, I don't want to chat with my viewers one on one in DMs. Like like that sounds like a nightmare, okay? Um I sold half of this homeless man's liver, uh, and he wins $100 or $1,000 for every week he's show. Yeah, now we're just coming up with diabolical ideas. Yo, Mr. Beast evil timeline. I still remember when Pyro got caught. Yeah, the Pyro furry, Pyro cynical furry inflation. Oh my god, did you guys hear about how expensive furry art is getting now? Like if you want to know how expensive it is to get furry art now, just search up furry inflation. Search up furry inflation and you'll see how much more expensive it is to buy furry art. Um yeah, be pretty crazy. I trapped 100 recovering alcoholics in a room. Last one to drink wins. Yeah. I might need to change my profession to become a Mr. Beast idea guy. Honestly, Dobie Bug, that's your future career right there. That's your future career right there. Um, yeah. Yeah. Do not search up furry guys. I'm telling you, furry art's gotten so expensive. Okay, look up furry inflation to find out why. Okay, furry inflation, guys, it's crazy. Oh, I meant to furry artist. Oh yeah, furry artists make bank, bro. Like there are some furry artists that are making 10 plus K a month. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's because furries, a lot of the furries are like autistic programmers, so they have money to just dump on furry artists, you know. But you know, oh my god, with the icky emote, why are we doing you? Okay, for the furries. Okay, this is a furry allied to the furries. Okay, I will lock arms with the furries. Okay, me and the furries. Okay, I might not be a furry, but I I I will lock arm. I would if people come for the furries, I say no. I say no, not cool. Okay, let the furries live. Okay, let them be into weird stuff. Okay, furry dono cold next. A furry, I'm not gonna get a fursuit, guys. I'm not gonna get a fursuit. That would, yeah. I'm convinced some furries are in charge of Hollywood. I mean, look at Zootopia. I'm honestly think about how many movies there are with anthropomorphic animals. I think furries are deep in the animation world. Okay. Also, thank you, Valerio, for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah. Um, yeah. Um, Yeah. Redheads have no soul. That's not true. That's not true. They don't have much of a soul, but they have one. They have one, you know. Yeah. So, hey, it's you again. Are you live often? I'm live every single night. Yes. My sexy face is across live streams every single night. Uh I don't get I don't get furries except for Robin Hood. I like him. Like the animated Disney Robin Hood. Yeah, I'm just not into furries, you know? Like I don't know. It doesn't do it for me, you know? Um yeah. Hello from New Zealand. I hope your day is going well. It is going well. Why do you live stream so often? Because I enjoy it and it's also my job. So, but I mean, too, I don't stream like I don't know. I'm not like other streamers in that I don't stream as long as a lot of other streamers. Like my streams are usually like 2 to 3 hours. Um, yeah. What are you biologically? A mess. A mess, to be honest. Yeah. Biologically, I'm your worst nightmare. Okay. Um. Yeah. So, what were you born as? I was born at a very young age. I was born at a very young age. Yeah. I was born at a young age. I was like the youngest person ever born, like at the time I was born. So didn't last very long. I was born a human though. Like I am human. I think. I don't really know. What if I'm not human, guys? What? Guys, I'm actually a part of the evil reptile cabal that controls the whole world. Mark Zuckerberg is our king, and we all follow him. We need a movie where conservative anthropomorphic animals discovers that he's a furry. What are you talking about? What what are you talking about? Happy is biologically based. Yeah. No, you're an alien. I'm not an illegal alien, guys. I was born in the USA. Born in the USA. It is kind of crazy how people play that song like it's a like patriotic song, but like Born in the USA is very much like a song that is like talking about the flaws of America and its systems. Like Born in the USA lyrics. Let me Born in the USA lyrics. Yeah. Like Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA. Yeah. Born in the USA. I was born in the USA. I was born in the USA. Born in the USA. Uh, got a little hometown jam. So they put a rifle in my hand. He's pretty much saying, because obviously when he wrote the song, it was the time they sent me off to a foreign land to go kill the yellow man. That's about Vietnam. Okay, he's talking about how unfair the draft is and how it predominantly affected probably lower class people. Born in the USA, I was born in the USA, repeats that 3 times. Come back home to the refinery, hiring. Man says, son, if it was up to me, uh, yeah, went down to the VA. Man said, son, don't you understand now? Pretty much he's saying he can't get a job at the factory that was in his hometown after coming back home after serving overseas in America's war, imperialist wars. Uh, and the VA is pretty much saying, well, you're shit out of luck. Um, oh yeah, no, 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 no. They had me fighting Brother Kason, fighting off the Viet Cong. They still there. He's all gone. Oh, I had a brother named. I had a brother at Kason, fighting off the Viet Cong. They still there. He's all gone. I wish I had a woman Oh, he had a woman he loved in Saigon. Got a picture of him in her arms now. He's pretty much saying he had a friend that was Vietnamese that was killed after he left, okay? Uh, Down in the shadows of the penitentiary, out by the gas fire of the refinery, I'm 10 years burning down the road. Nowhere to run, ain't nowhere to go. He's pretty much saying he went to jail, okay? And now he works at the refinery. He's talking it's 10 years later, okay? And he's talking about how he's ain't got nowhere to go. He's talking about yeah. So it's not a song that's like I don't people sing Born in the USA like it's some patriotic song. But it's very much Bruce Springsteen talking about the struggles of Vietnam vets and the struggles they have coming back home to America and how we mistreat them and how pointless America's wars and foreign conflicts are. Um, yeah, Bruce Springsteen was kind of a woke guy, guys. Like, um, yeah. Um, so yeah. Yeah, so there you guys go. Lyrical breakdown, lyrical breakdown. People who think it's patriotic only heard Born in the USA and tune out everything else. Exactly. Exactly. You know what? Thinking about songs that like misunderstanding. I used to think Sweet Caroline was about North Carolina. I used to think it was about North and South Carolina. Like, because look, growing up in North Carolina, I heard Sweet Caroline, and like when people would sing along, I'd be like, "Oh, they're talking about the Carolinas." No, he's just talking about a girl named Caroline. I didn't know that. I didn't know that for like until I was like 22, and I was like, it's kind of crazy how everyone's singing a song about North Carolina. Because I think it was in like Washington D.C. I think I was in like Washington D.C. with my dad or something. And I was like, kind of crazy how like people are singing along to like Sweet Carolina, and like we're not even in like one of the Carolinas. And he's like, it's about a girl named Caroline. I was like, what? I genuinely thought Sweet Caroline was a song about about the Carolinas. I did not think it was a song about a girl named Caroline, okay?
Envelope.
Like also thank you for the envelope. Thank you very much. Thank you for the 650 jewels. Thank you, Jazz Hands. Jazz Hands. Yeah, we get real jazzy up in here. Uh an IQ too high? Yeah, my IQ is like 40. So my IQ is pretty high. My IQ kind of like when I take an edible. Too high. What do you guys think of that joke? 10 out of 10? Is that a good joke? Bad joke? How do we feel about that joke? Um Now your dad's your mom. Guys, my parents aren't transgender. Rose like, you're transgender. Your parents must be transgender. Do you ever wear makeup? I do. I do. I'm not wearing any makeup today. I just didn't feel like doing my makeup today. Um, but who is the state named after? What? What state? Pappy, do you do you know why your parents turned trans? Well, my parents are. I can't like. I haven't seen my parents in years because they're like trans parents now. Like they're like once I came out, I was like, where'd they go? They like I like I can hear them, but I can't see them because they're transparent now. No. Petition to rename the state of North Carolina the great state of Pappy. Oh, I'll do that. When I'm Supreme World Leader, trust me, guys, I'll do that. Um, One of the biggest it's one of the biggest IQs, bigly smart. Yeah. Our president Donald Trump is very bigly smart and has very big IQ. Do you guys ever think about how Trump always brags about how many medical tests he does? And that's not a good thing, right? Like if our president every like 2 months is like, they gave me a medical test. They told me to label the animals. I had a little bit of problems, but I did it. I did it. I saw the one with the long neck and I said, that's a lion. Bro, Donald Trump definitely taking the animal test and getting the animals wrong. Like, let's be real. So was Joe Biden. Joe Biden was not getting those animals right either. Okay. Yeah. He went to the elderly care facility yesterday. Yeah, they be running tests on him. Yeah. 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 Maybe we shouldn't let the president. Yeah. Thank you, 47. 47. Yeah. Like that's a question. Do you call Trump like 40 President 47 or President 45? Because like he was both 45 and 47. But like I guess now he's like 47? But like would it be wrong to call him 45? Obviously he's not 45, he's
Goat
like
trophy.
ancient. Also, thank you for the goat. Thank you for the 1,000 jewels. Thank you very much. JCC. That's a lot of numbers. Yeah. Pappy, you being funny just turn you 200% attractive. Yeah, yeah. Being funny does make me hotter. It's always hard when I go on dates because, like, a lot of times when I go on dates, there's like a funniness gap. Like I tend to date people that are out of my league, but then there's like a funniness gap where I'm like, you're hot, but you haven't made me laugh a single time. I'm making you laugh, but like
Flow
you're not making me
state.
laugh. Also, thank you for the flow state. Thank you, Jazz Hands, for the 200 jewels. Thank you very much. Are you trans? I am. Um, yeah, he's kind of queer. Who are we talking about? Who's kind of queer though? Donald Trump. Bro, the way Donald Trump been talking about men recently, did you guys see when Donald Trump was at like the commencement speech for like West Point or whatever, and was like, "This man is very muscular. He's passed every single test we've given him. He's the best test taker we've ever had. Wow, his muscles are so big." I was like, okay, letting his bisexual side out. Okay, imagine it. Trump's definitely evil bisexual, you know? As a bisexual, I can say most bisexuals, we do have an evil side to us, okay? It's part of being bisexual. If Trump ever makes a speech about real intergalactic takeover, I'm gonna throw my ass back. Dog, what is that supposed to mean? He just wants to be a comedian so badly? No. No. Uh Ben Shapiro is the best. Bro living in 2016 over here. Bro.
Attractive people can get away with being unfunny.
Yeah, but I'm not unfunny though. I'm kinda kind of kind of funny. Oh, well, you're saying like dating wise, but also thank you for the $2. Thank you for the super chat. Do you ever think Trump will meet aliens in the White House lawn? I don't think it, guys. Okay, this might be my hot take. Okay, I don't think aliens will ever come to Earth. Okay, do I think there's aliens in our solar system? Yes. Do I think they're intelligent aliens? No, I think they're probably like single organism or like unintelligent organisms somewhere in our solar system. Do I think there's intelligent life beyond our solar system? Yes. Do I think they will come to Earth? No. I don't think people realize like even if there was intelligent life somewhere in our galaxy, somewhere in our universe, in order to get here, they would have to figure out how to travel light years, okay? I don't think that's happening. Okay? I think if your alien race was intelligent enough, I don't think you'd go, let's actually travel like 100,000 light years away to a different galaxy that we don't know that anything's there. I think you'd go, yeah, let's terraform the planets in our solar system and just like chill out, you know? But what if aliens are just people, but they're blue or green? Honestly, yeah. What if aliens get to Earth and they're like, wait, why are you guys white? That would be kind of funny. Yeah. Bro, could you imagine racist if like aliens from like a different galaxy came and they're like they all have like dark skin and they're like, "Wait, why are there like white people? What the what the fuck? Ew." Like that'd be kind of funny. Yeah. Trans? Yes, I am. Yeah. Uh Yeah. What if aliens came to Earth and they were actually like the gray like aliens that have like people always talk about as like being aliens? What if that's what they actually look like? How okay, question. If aliens came to Earth, if aliens came to Earth, how long do you think it would take for a human to sleep with an alien? I put my bet on like 3 days. I feel like day 3 of aliens being on Earth, a human will have slept with one. Like, I think, yeah. How would you solve the trolley problem? Uh, oh, I just make the train split both tracks. Yeah. For 2 days, you guys think hours? Yeah. What if aliens show up to Earth and like they like instantly get sexualized? What if they show up to Earth and they're like beyond our comprehension, but people are like, these aliens are kind of hot. Okay. It depends if the aliens take on a human form. But let me ask you this, pinballer. Uh, have you seen some of the art people draw of things they're attracted to? People think the xenomorphs from Alien are hot. People are furries. Not even 24 hours.
Not
Yeah.
even 24 hours.
Thank you for the $5, Jazz Hands. Yeah, I think humans would be sleeping with aliens pretty quickly. I feel like it'd be like aliens that are like, whoa, whoa, like can you guys like relax? I think like the instant the aliens would touch down on Earth, someone out there would be like, they're kind of hot. They're kind of hot, you know. Um, went down a psychedelic mermaid tale on mushrooms once. It was like that, yeah. Depends on the aliens. I don't think it matters the type of aliens. I think if aliens show up on Earth, someone like will be sexualizing them within the hour. I think there are people that are into weird things, okay? Rocky from Project Hail Mary wouldn't work. Guys, I guarantee you there's Rule 34 art of Rocky from Project Hail Mary out there. I will look it up right now. I will look it up right now. Rule 34. I will look it up right now. Okay? Rocky it's from Rocky. Well, that's its name, right? Project Hail Mary. Okay, wait. Oh wow. Maybe I didn't search it right. Hold on. Yep. It exists, Jack. It exists. I can confirm there is Rule 34 art of See, guys, I'm telling you guys, the moment aliens show up on Earth, okay, a human will be trying to sleep with the
Imagine the suction
aliens.
from aliens. Swearing face emoji.
Imagine the suction aliens. Also, thank you for the $4.99. It's not hard. It's not hard. Someone will be hard when aliens touch down. Okay, aliens will show up on Earth and people will be like, "Hi," you know. Any crevice enjoyers in chat, bro? Literally, humans will sexualize anything. What if there is like a international like council of aliens and like they're not coming to Earth because they know how much humans sexualize everything, and they're like afraid of coming to Earth because they know humans will like turn them into something sexual, and they're like, I don't want to go to Earth, bro. They're like, we don't want to touch down on there. Have you seen their fan art, bro? They're like, have you seen their website, Rule 34? Have you seen what stuff they're doing on there, bro? Have you seen what they're into? As a wizard, I have an NDA. What I know someone want to be impregnated. Yeah. Alien impregnation is a fairly popular fetish. It is fairly popular. Okay. It does exist. Pappy the pregnant. Guys, I'm not pregnant. But you know what I have been getting a lot? I have been getting pregnancy test ads a lot. I've been scrolling on the past week on TikTok, I've gotten like a pregnancy ad like multiple times. And I'm like, do they think I'm pregnant? Does TikTok know something I don't? Cuz like I'm not pregnant. And I'm like, I find it weird because like I haven't searched up any symptoms that are associated with pregnancy. So I'm like, why is TikTok showing me ads for like pregnancy tests? You should check. I think actually because I take progesterone, I think it would show up positive if I did take a pregnancy test. Does taking progesterone make pregnancy test positive? Okay, progesterone won't cause false positives on okay. But taking progesterone does increase your chance to get pregnant. So if you think about it, I do take progesterone, so my chances of getting pregnant are increased. I don't know how the biology would work on that. Because, like, I'm not an omega. I'm, like, clearly an alpha. So, clearly, I don't have a pussy. Okay? Delusional? Learn to take a joke! You're not pregnant? I know, guys. I know I'm not pregnant. I can never be pregnant. Okay? Technically correct. Best kind of correct. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, can we, yeah. Keep talking. We can't give up. Congrats on the guys. I'm not pregnant. That would be a funny stream idea. Would just be to buy like a fake pregnancy belly, and just like start stream one day and be like, guys, I'm pregnant. Miracles do happen. Funny stream idea. I have thought about buying it. I'll tell you about this crazy stream. Okay, every once in a while I have stream ideas of like what I think would be a really funny stream. And I think it would be funny to buy like double D like breastplates and like wear double D breastplates and act like nothing different is like there's nothing different about stream. and just be like, "Hey guys," just like stream like normal, but have it be like. I think that would be an interesting stream. I think that would be a. I think that would be a funny stream. Um, like I think that would be a really funny idea. It would get a lot of viewers. Yes, it would get a lot of viewers, but I think it would be funny. It's like the stream idea that I want to do the most though, but I don't have the funds or the means to do it. Is I want to do a live stream where I have an actual elephant behind me, like I have like I'm in like a studio environment, but I have like an actual elephant behind me, but I never address the elephant in the room. So then chatters would come in and be like, "What's the elephant doing behind you?" And I'd be like, "What? What are you guys talking about?" Just gaslight you. The elephant in the room. I think that would be such a funny stream bit. I think that would be the funniest stream bit of all time. I think that would be hilarious. I think that would be so funny. Um, in the elephant. Okay, I make a pregnancy joke once, and now you guys are like, pregnant. A pregnant guys. Why would the elephant be pregnant? Okay, what the fuck? Your mom can just stand behind you. Why would my mom just stand behind me? Um, yeah. Fuck. Okay, wait. Okay. Also, guys, the cat girl outfit is supposed to arrive on Sunday, so that's pretty cool. Make the elephant have double. Guys, elephants don't have breasts. Do you guys ever think it's weird how humans are really like the only one of the few mammals that has breasts? Like, you guys ever think about that? Like, we're one of the only mammals that just like has breasts. Like, that's kind of interesting, right? Like I don't know. I feel like that's kind of weird, you know, because like some only have them when they're like 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 when they're breastfeeding. Um, uh, it's like our butt. Yeah, we're like the only ones that. Yeah, humans are kind of weird as like a mammal. Like we're kind of like an interesting mammal. Dumbass thinks only humans have breasts. I didn't say only humans. I said humans are one of the few animals that have breasts. Um, yeah, like breasts that aren't like that are there when not breastfeeding. Oh my god. Okay, chat. Okay, I looked up breastplates for like my breastplate idea for a stream. Them shits ain't cheap. They're like damn near $100, dude. Dog, what? How are they that expensive? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's actually wild. I did not think. Bro, the double D's are like $94. That's wild. I did not think they'd be that expensive. Okay? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Okay? Wow. Wow. That's like interesting. You learn something new every day, chat. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Um yeah, I did not know they were like that. I'm convinced other animals look at us and think, "What the fuck is that freaky thing?" Yeah. I don't know. Like I feel like also Sebastian redeemed the fit reveal. This is the fit reveal today. The fit reveal. I got the Twilight shirt, the religious jeans because they're holy. Like sometimes I think about that. Like when I was living with my parents, I was like, does the dog look at me and go, why the fuck they don't have hair? Like, do you ever think about that? Do you ever think like, do our pets look at us and go, bro, why aren't you hairy? Like, where's your fur, bro? Like, do you think your cat or dog looks at you and go, why no fur? Why hairless? Why no fur? Why only head on hair? Why only hair on head? Hmm. Um, yeah, just use balloons or something. Guys, I'm not gonna use balloons. I'm not Nancy Mace's husband, okay? I'm not Brian Gnome. Yeah. Um, think about it like an investment. Also, why do your jeans have holes in them? Because they're my religious jeans. They're my holy jeans. That's why. Yeah. That's why. Yeah. Pets don't speak English. I know. I'm saying. Hypothetically, what if your cat or dog? What are they thinking in their head? You know, like what are our pets thinking in their head? You know. Um, Loki remind me of Susan Day. I don't know who that is. Time to look up person. Time to look up person. New person. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Huh. Uh, yeah. Oh wait, I do see a photo of her from when she was younger. Okay, she honestly not far off. Not far off. Not gonna lie, Chatter was kind of spot on. You know, sometimes y'all say like, "You look like this person," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you guys smoking? What are you guys talking about?" Okay, and then other times you guys are like, "You look like this person," and I'm like, "Yeah, I kind of do." Um, uh, Dogs recognize Pappy more by scent than looks. Yeah, yeah. I hate when there's a dog. I hate when you like you go over to someone's house and their dog is like sniffing you, but their dog like puts their nose like straight in your crotch, and you're like, "Whoa! Can we like, can you maybe not stick your nose like right in between my legs? Like, please get away from me, dog." Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of dogs. I feel like my issue with dogs is not with like dogs themselves, it's with dog owners. Because I feel the same way about dogs as I do about children, where it's like by themselves they are fine, but so many people have children or dogs that should not have children or dogs, you know? And they don't do any like right, like if you have a dog, you have to train your dog. Like part of having a dog is training a dog. Okay? Dogs very much need training. If you don't want to train an animal, get a cat, get a snake, get a turtle, okay? Get a fish, okay? Get something that you don't have to train, okay? Get a bunny, okay? But if you want an animal like a dog, you're gonna have to train it. Like you have to train a dog. Like having an untrained dog is like annoying, right? People do the same thing with kids. Like so many people will have kids that it's like if you're not willing to be a parent and parent your child, like I see that like a lot with like millennial parents is they just shove an iPad in front of their kid. And training your kid is not the same as training a dog. But like right, like your job as a parent, if you're a parent, your job as a parent is to teach your kid how to be a well-adjusted human being and how to eventually be a self like functioning adult. Okay? And some parents are just like, yeah, I'll just throw an iPad in front of my kid. Like, that's not raising a kid, you know? Like, that's not. Or, like, I don't know, it would bother me, like, working in, like, the restaurant industry. Like, how many parents would just, like, not train their kids or discipline their kids at all? And, like, by discipline, I don't mean hitting your kids, okay? But, like, there should be consequences. Like, if you have a child, like, you should like child, if they are misbehaving, there should be consequences, you know? Like for me, like my parents didn't hit me, but if I acted out, they would take away privileges. Like my parents, if I acted out, they'd be like, "Okay, you don't get to watch TV for a week." Or they would be like, "Okay, you're going to sit in timeout." Or they'd be like, "Okay, we're going home." Like if I as a kid were to act out at a restaurant, my parents would have taken me home. My parents would have been like, "No, we're not eating out now. You're going home." Like, and I feel like that's a correct way to parent. And I feel like a lot of parents, like when I worked in the restaurant industry, their kids would be like licking things or like touching things or just being a general nuisance. And these parents would do nothing. And I'm like that you're a bad parent. You're a bad parent. Like if you're raising a child, you need to they need to have consequences for their actions or else they're never going to learn. Or like the amount of times that I would see like a kid start crying and the parent would just instantly give in to the desire of the kid. You're just teaching a kid that whenever they act out, they can get what they want. And that's not the way to raise a kid. Your parents are divorced. They're not. My parents have been together for 32 or 33 years now. So shout out to my parents. They've been married for 33 years. So that's pretty cool. Um, my child will be raised with unrestricted internet access like the 2010s. I don't believe in unrestricted internet access. Like I don't know. I feel like there's a like for me like if I were to raise a kid, I don't think I don't think I would give him an iPad. Definitely not. I feel like I would definitely if they want to play video games or if they want to watch a TV show, they're watching it on the TV. They're going to be watching it or playing it in view of me. Like cuz I feel like giving kids an iPad is like too much of a like too much like too much freedom to a kid. Um, I feel like once a kid's maybe like 12, then if you want to give them access to the internet, like that's fine. But like, I don't know. Like the fact that some of these parents just like give their kid an iPad from like the moment they're born, I don't know. I don't feel like that's good parenting. I feel like also too like I feel like kids don't know how to be bored. Uh Like especially like Gen Alpha, I feel like they don't know how to be bored. Like my cousin who's Gen Alpha, like that kid is always on his iPad. And like look, if he were like look, I played video games as a kid. I had screen time as a kid. I didn't have an iPad though that I sat on for like 24 hours a day, you know? You kind of look like an iPad kid. I was not an iPad kid. Um the only sort of tablet I had was a Kindle. Um, and that was because like Kindles had like a audiobook feature. Because like being dyslexic, I struggled with reading. But like the old Kindles, I don't know if the new Kindles are like this, but I had like the black and white Kindle. But you could like get a book on it with like the audiobook included, and like it would like read it as like you were looking at the pages, so it would help me learn how to read. Um, yeah, you kind yeah. Um, I saw this mom who had an iPad attached to her purse, so her kid would follow her around in public. Yeah. Whenever I see parents with like the backpack with like the leashes on it, I think that shit is so funny. I'm like, your kid's not afraid of wandering off. I got lost twice as a kid, once in a mall and once in IKEA. I learned to not leave my mom's side. Once I got lost for like the second time in an IKEA at like 6 years old, I was like, I cannot be wandering off. Okay, I cannot be, I cannot be stupid. um, yeah. Boredom is a prompt for useful activities. Yeah. I feel like also too, when you're bored, you learn how to be creative. Um, yeah. I even got lost in IKEA as an adult. No joke. Whenever I go into an IKEA as an adult, because I got lost like in an IKEA as a kid, I have like IKEA trauma. Like when I go into an IKEA, I feel like I like get very stressed out. Like IKEA stresses me out so much. Like going into an IKEA, I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. But I'm not gonna die. I'm like fine now. Like last time I went to an IKEA, I feel like I'm gonna get lost in here. I feel like I'm never gonna make it out. I feel like I'm 46. The internet didn't exist. That would be true. That would be true. And I don't think the internet is all bad. You know, like I feel like growing up as a kid, like I had access to the internet, and like it wasn't a bad thing. Like I feel like the greatest thing about growing up as a kid with the internet was if there was any skill that I wanted to learn, I could easily learn it from the internet. Like I learned how to like video edit like from the internet. And like I don't think I ever would have learned about like photography or video editing um if I like didn't have the internet growing up as a kid. Because that's something my parents didn't know anything about photography or like editing videos or photos. But like being able to have the internet and have access to YouTube and being able to learn it from it, I don't know. I feel like the internet is a very useful tool when used correctly. Um, when I was 15, the internet was actually used on a PC. You don't understand that? Yes, I do. You don't understand how to surf the web. Guys, I'm literally streaming this from a computer right now. I'm streaming this from my desktop computer. I use the internet every day. My job is posting on the internet. I understand the internet. IKEA sacrifices homeless people to the ancient undead god for ultimate power. I believe that. I believe that. That's definitely real. I believe that. I definitely believe that. IKEA definitely lures people in, and then probably definitely they get lost, and then when the lights turn off in the IKEA, they get sacrificed to the gods. Ooh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised no one's made an IKEA horror movie yet. I'm surprised no one has made an indie horror film where they're like in an IKEA. You know, that seems like the perfect indie horror film. Like you have all the sets built up, okay, and like it's an IKEA. I'm too scared to go to an IKEA. Yeah, yeah. There is one. I think there probably is. Ooh, IKEA sacrifice. What if IKEA shark movie, bro? I love shark movies. What if there was a shark movie that takes place in an IKEA movie? What if all the blahages in the IKEA come alive and turn into actual sharks that can walk on land and start eating people in the IKEA because they want Swedish meatballs? That's kind of an idea. That's why you don't have a blahage. I don't have a blahage. Should I go on a pilgrimage to get a blahage, chat? Should that be a stream? Should I pilgrimage to the? Should I take the Great Trans Pilgrimage to IKEA and get a blahage? Epic vlog moment. Epic vlog. Would they spare trans people? Yes. It's pronounced blowhigh. I'm gonna pronounce it blahage. Suck my dick. Yeah, I suck my dick. So, which I do have, by the way. Yeah. Swedish meatballs attack of the blahage saves the day. Yeah. It's pronounced blowhigh. Okay, nerd. Okay, nerd. Okay. Okay, bro. Okay, we get it. Loser behavior. um, what is a Nokia car? Yes, I go to Iran. Hey, you guys heard of Iran? What about I walk? That was so fucking stupid. uh, do you still need help with making babies? Interesting chat message. Why is it highlighted like that? Bro, I did not know you could send effects like that. Happy the first with interesting. I did not know use 30 bits to highlight your message like that. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of cool. Hell yeah. Yeah. But like boo lame ass joke. Oh, what? You guys didn't like my oh, you've heard of Iran? What about I walk? Yeah. Trump doesn't like Iran because I don't think he can run. That's why he's more of an I walk kind of guy. Okay? Actually, more of like a I stumble kind of guy. Um, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's why Trump doesn't like Iran. Iran? Yeah, I would. Who? Question mark, question mark? Twitch personally highlighted it. Yeah. Ohio got ghost. Ohio? Ohio? Israel? What about isn't real? Okay, but it is a real country. Okay. Um yeah. I got misgendered all the time when I was little and had short hair. Very cool. Interesting. Interesting. That is kind of funny when like you see a baby and you're like, "Oh, like he or she is so cute." And then the parents like, "Uh, actually." Also, thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels. Trump doesn't like Iran because the leader is hotter than him. What do you mean? Trump is gorgeous. Trump is the hottest president we've ever had. Trump is so hot and sexy and ooh, that gorgeous, voluptuous, juicy, thick, delicious behind. Ooh. Also, thank you, Echo Arcane. Holy shit, Echo from Arcane. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Um, yeah. Whoa, you're getting canceled for saying Trump's hot. You can cancel me for loving a man with the gorgeous orange spray tan and the most beautiful comb over I've ever seen in my life, okay? You can cancel me all out all you want, okay? Okay? The beautifulest? Yeah. Also, chat, I do have to pee, so oh my god, my leg is asleep and I have to pee. But chat, also thank you, Alice, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. I'm putting the bird in charge. The bird's in charge. I'm going to the bathroom. Listen to the bird. If you don't listen to the bird, you will explode and you will die. So I'm gonna go pee. I have to pee so bad, chat. Chat, guess who's back? That's right, chat. I'm back. The bird is gone. No more bird. No more, no more, no moss, no moss. Uh-oh. Wait, chat. Wait. Feet reveal. Take your screenshots, everybody. Okay, someone put it on WikiFeet. Come on, guys. I'm expecting a lot from you, chatters. Okay, someone put that on WikiFeet. Okay, someone take a screenshot. You guys get your screenshots. You guys get your feet fixed. Living up to the feet tag. Yeah, I'm living up to the feet tag on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Bro, why Echo from Arcane be like that, bro? Get banned, buddy. Yeah. Don't you have a Blahage? I do not. I don't have a Blahage. I know. I'm like fake trans, bro. I'm like not even a real transgender. I don't even have a Blahage. I'm slacking. Pappy, how come you have so many viewers these days? Well, I got a back-to-back raid. And my viewership has stayed high this evening. So 6-7. They were joking about Trump, I think. Were they? I don't know. They said other stuff though. So yeah, because they said most beautiful child loving man in the world. So that's what they got banned for. We still have 100 viewers. Yes. That it is kind of crazy, bro. My metrics tonight are gonna be crazy. Okay, I know because like I get like the email after I end stream, like 30 minutes after I end stream from like Twitch, giving me like an overview of how I did. They're gonna be like, you averaged like 90 something viewers today, and I'm gonna be like, oh shit, highest average viewer count I've ever had. So honestly, I think I hit my peak viewers today. I think I peaked at like 124, which is like the highest amount of viewership I've ever had on Twitch. Not the highest amount of viewership I've had on YouTube. I think the highest amount of concurrent viewers I've had on YouTube is like 920 something. So you'll get partnered in no time. Yeah, well, I think today is an outlier. This month I've been averaging around like 32 on Twitch. So still a ways to go before getting partnered. But like still doing pretty good. Yeah. But how do I stay informed of your activities on other platforms? Uh Say OnlyFans, for example. I do not have an OnlyFans. I do not do adult content because I don't want to. I do not want to sell my body. So that's not something it's not something I have any interest in. So I will not have an OnlyFans ever. Mostly because I would be too good at it. I'd be too good. I'd put all the other women out of. Yet, yeah, no, yeah, I'm not gonna ever have an OnlyFans. So get banned, buddy. Yeah, yeah, I'm never. That's something I will never do. Creating adult content is not something I have any sort of interest in doing. Too many trans people make adult content. It's not even about that. I just like selling my body and doing that type of work is not a job or career that I have any interest in. And like career aspirations or goals, I feel like being an adult content creator, I feel like would make it a lot harder for me to like, sure, I could probably make money from it, but I wouldn't be able to. Some of the life goals that I have, I feel like it would make them unattainable. Like, I would love to direct a film, and I feel like, sure, I could do that if I did OnlyFans, but I feel like it would hinder my ability to get funding for a film. Also, I don't have any interest in doing adult content, like I said. I feel like too doing adult content it's very heavily reliant on your selling your body, right? Like you are selling images or videos of your body, and as someone who has had, obviously I've worked through a lot of my body image issues, and I don't struggle with it anymore. But doing a career that would be solely based on my body, I feel like would not be good for my mental health in any way, shape, or form. It's why like people are like, oh, you should model, and it's why I have no interest in modeling or doing adult content in general. I don't I don't have any interest in doing any sort of job or career that involves my like that is so dependent on my body, because I feel like it would very quickly, very negatively impact my body image, which I have worked so long to get to a point where I am comfortable with. So yeah, most adult content only makes like $200 a month anyway. Yeah, yeah. I have no interest in doing it. And it's nothing against the people that do it. You know, I think the people that do create like or do sex work, like good for them. Get that back. It's just not something that I have any interest in doing. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. We need one person to unsub to Pappy so she has 67 subs, or we need one person to sub to me on Twitch so I have 69 subs. Think about that, chat. We could have 69 subs. 69? 69? 69? What the fuck you want to do then for 80 more years? In terms of what I would like to do with my like job or career, I mean, obviously right now my career is content creation. Also, thank you, Dobie Bug, for the follow. We have 69 follow. We have 69 subs. Also, thank you for the follow and the sub. But in terms of like if I wasn't a content creator, I would want to be working in the film industry. Not in front of the camera, but behind the camera, specifically cinematography. So if I wasn't a content creator, I would want to be working in the film industry, preferably doing cinematography work. Yeah. Have you tried out acting at all? Look, I'm not very good at acting. Also, thank you, Genjitsu, for the sub.
Pappy 67, Pappy 67, Pappy 67, Pappy 67.
Yeah, we're not at 67 anymore. Sag. 69 was short while it lasted. I have a big toilet. Can I shit in it? My issue with acting is I'm not good at memorizing lines. Like I can improving I'm fine at, but like I'm okay at. But like actually acting, I'm horrible at memorizing lines and reading lines. Dyslexia makes that very hard. I guess I could learn it, but yeah. Now we need 420 subs to go. Oh my god. Do you like make short films or anything? I've worked on short films. I haven't worked on any short film in like a year. So guess a little rusty. Would you ever consider pro skater as a job? You want to know the cool thing? I've technically been a pro. Also, thank you, Lily Andrea, for the follow on Twitch. Technically, I have been a professional skater. Cause technically, I did work at a skateboarding summer camp. So technically, I was getting paid to skateboard. So technically, I was a pro skater. I didn't have like a board or like pro skating. Also, I'm a good skater, but I'm not good enough to be a pro skater. I'm not stacking clips or anything like that. Yeah. How tall are you? I'm 7'12". 7'12". Yeah. Pappy's a pro skater. I'm not a pro skater. Also, pro skaters do not make shit. Bro, most pro skaters are barely making it. Like, most pro skate, it's kind of crazy how most pro skaters live in Southern California, but they probably, with like their board, like the money they get from like their board sales, are probably only making like 2K a month. Like skaters are not making shit. Okay, get sponsored by Red Bull. I could be like Ludwig, bro. It is kind of crazy to me that like Ludwig has a Red Bull sponsorship. Okay, Ludwig is a Red Bull athlete. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? We're gonna give the French English major a fucking Red Bull sponsorship. Why? Like why? You're 7'12". You're not 7'12". Come on, I am 7'12". I am 7'12". I am 7'12". Should be a politician. I would be a good politician. I'd be like, lock them up. I would be chanting, lock him up, lock her up, lock them up. Okay, I'd be saying, lock them all up. Be a great politician. All my political opponents, I would lock in jail. I'd be the only person in my party. All my political allies, I would lock in jail. Me, I'd be the only free person. Everyone else would be locked in jail. Okay, thus I would be the greatest leader ever. Yeah. Yeah, 7'12". That's 8 foot, girl. No, I'm 7'12". 7'12" is not 8 feet, guys. Lock they them up. Yeah, bro. Honestly, when people always talk about the like them controlling the government, when they're like, they control the government, they control the world. Obviously, they're talking about a religious slash ethnic group. But I think it's like, what if they're talking about non-binary people? What if, okay, when they say they control the world, what if they're actually talking about like Jewish non-binary people? You know, I don't think Jewish or non-binary people control the world, but yeah. I thought they was the reptilians. Okay, if you look into any conspiracy theory, it always somehow leads back to like anti-Semitism or racism. Like any conspiracy that you think about it hard enough and you're like, oh yeah, that's like, it usually leads back to anti-Semitism. It's kind of crazy. What's your real name? Zoe. My legal name is Zoe. Are you Jewish? No. I was raised Catholic. I come from a Catholic family, a Catholic family, bro. I honestly, I'm not Catholic anymore, and I never really was. But like, because I was like from a very young age, I'm like I'm atheist. But the Pope, bro, the Pope's message on AI kind of based, bro. Bro, honestly, the last two popes have been kind of based in poggers. Honestly, the last two popes been kind of epic. Okay, not gonna lie, we have a based in epic pope right now. The pope show up, current pope goes bonkers. Yo, he kind of does, bro. He kind of was like, yo, AI is being used irresponsibly right now, and it's gonna lead to us repeating immoral things like slavery and not thinking like through human morals and through like the tools that God gave us. Happy Pope win? Guys, I'll never be the Pope. I'm a woman. Guys, the Pope can't be a woman. Okay? even though we got a woke pope right now, the one thing the Catholic Church will never do is be like, what if we let women be part of the clergy? That'll never happen. Okay? No matter how woke the pope gets, okay, we will never have women in the Catholic clergy. Okay, that is something that'll never happen. Okay? I don't think that'll ever happen. You know, even though women could easily do the job, I don't think why? Because I don't think the Catholic Church has been around for almost 1,000 years. I don't think they're gonna be like, wait, we're actually cool with women now. Women are cool. There are women priests, not in the Catholic Church. Not in the Catholic Church. In the Catholic Church, women can be nuns, which obviously do play a religious role, but women cannot be priests within the Catholic Church. There's no women, like nuns can like read and take part in like a lot of like religious things in the Catholic Church. They're oftentimes the bookkeepers of the Catholic Church. But women are not allowed to be priest or clergy in the Catholic Church. That's like it's like not allowed. Yeah. Does the Pope ride dragons? Maybe. The Pope definitely be dragging these. Dragging these balls across your face. Oh! Other denominations of Christianity do allow women to be clergy members, but not the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church says, ew, girls are icky. The Catholic Church be like, these women? Ew. Also, thank you, Imagination Imborglo for the follow, and thank you, Sydney Sweetie's Pathfinder for the follow. Awesome username, by the way. Yeah, I would love to drink Sydney Sweetie's Path. Yeah. This is just an excuse for why you're not the Pope yet. Guys, I will never be the Pope. Guys, I've given up on being the Pope, okay? I've wanted to be the Pope for a long time, but I've given up. There are nuns and sisters in Catholicism. They're not clergy members. They're not. Being a nun is very different from being a priest. Do nuns play an important role in the Catholic Church? Yes. But they are not the people who do last rites. They are not the people who run like church services. They are not like they're not doing that, okay? They're not the people who are giving the homily. They're not the people doing that, you know? Let's make a matriarchal Catholic Church. Bro, the WOPE. Whoa, what if they had the WOPE? Which is short for Woman Pope. Chad, the WOPE? The idea? How long you been growing out your hair? For, I guess, like 4.5 years. The WOPE. Yo, we got the WOPE in the house, bro. The WOPE. Yeah, the Woman Pope. The WOPE part, the WO part stands for wo, like the wo in woman, and then the N stands for like the Pope. So we'll have like the WOPE, which will be like the Woman Pope. We'll have a woke WOPE. So we'll have a woke Woman Pope. Based and poggers, guys. Yes, vote for the WOPE, guys. Guys, next time the white smoke rises, we'll have a WOPE, okay? Next time the white smoke rises from the Vatican, they will elect the first WOPE. They'll say, it's time we have a WOPE. Yep. The WOPE. The woman Pope, bro. Yeah. Yeah. The WOPE. I like the idea of a wope. The wope is like a good idea. Hello from Casablanca, Morocco. That's pretty awesome. Did not know I had a viewer from Morocco. That's pretty cool. Pat wope the pappy the first. Guys, I'm not gonna be the wope. I'm not gonna be the wope, guys. I'm not gonna be the wope, okay? No pappy the wope, okay? Pappy the wope. Pappy the wope would kind of go hard. Guys, should I do a confessional stream? That'd be a fun stream idea. Yeah, the wope. Yeah. The woman, the woper. Woper, yeah. Yeah, the wope. Yes. I keep saying the wope. I'm like, we need to move on to a different subject. Hello from Martha's Vineyard. Bro got money. Saying hello from Martha's Vineyard. Are you Catholic? I grew up Catholic. I am very much an atheist. And I've been an atheist since I knew what atheism was. Nah, from like second grade onward, I was like, this Catholicism, stupid. Religion, stupid. Me, atheist. I'm going all in on my Twitch chats and posting about the woke. Yeah, guys, we're gonna make the woke happen. Okay, guys, we need to head to the Vatican. We need to head to Rome. We need to head to Vatican City. We need to protest outside with our signs saying, "Give us a woke! Give us a woke! Give us a woke!" Which, obviously, guys, a woke means woman pope. I'm gonna get you Martha's Vineyard, I'm gonna get you Martha's Vineyard, person in Massachusetts, too. Yeah. The woke is the hope. We hope for the woke, guys. Yeah, we hope for the woke. The woke, give us the woke now. We need the woke. We need the woke. Woke. We need the woke today. We needed the woke yesterday. We needed the woke when? We needed the woke now. Okay? The woke, we need the woke now. We need the woke when? Now. We need the woke, baby. Okay? We need the woke, okay? The woke is what we need, chat. Oh, wait. The woke is what we've needed for a long time, okay? The woke is here. The woke may be queer. The woke, guys. The woke. Okay, guys, join the raid. Join the raid. If you don't join the raid, I will shit your pants for you. Okay, I will sneak laxatives into your water, and you will shit your pants. So if you don't join the raid, that's what's gonna